Okay, come here gang, back again. TeddyGreyOnStuff today. Vannda, how's it taste? I don't even want to do too long of an intro. We're here for the premiere. I can't wait, you can't wait. So without further ado, please like, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 50k subscribers today and 100k subscribers by Christmas. Please, please, please subscribe. I have plenty more of what you like on this channel. Without further ado, let's go. Even just this is making my heart pound. I like the leather, it's good. And there's that signature saxophone. I'm pretty sure it's a saxophone. But obviously, we've heard this on records like Catch Me If You Can. At the end, there was that beautiful saxophone bit with the little outro. Oh, beautiful. I love his orchestral production. Whenever he steps onto a track, whenever it's his own track, it is orchestral. It gives you a feeling, you know? No, I was not ready for that. This is giving me similar feelings to Childish Gambino's album, Awaken My Love. The first track in it was, oh, what was it? The Night I Met Your Mama, or something like that. Or Me and Your Mama. It was something like that. But the start of it was this kind of guitar solo. But it was the suspense that was built throughout. It was almost like the beat was teaching you patience. And I feel like that's exactly what this beat is doing for me now. It's making me patiently wait for something great. And I know that it's coming. Oh, my poor little heart. My poor little heart. This is just the instrumental. Don't treat me like an appetizer. When you're done with me, you move on to the next dish. Vanda's saying he is the main course. Once you've done eating me, you think, no, I can't even eat dessert. I'm done. That's the only meal I want. That's what Vanda's trying to be. I like how he said that as well in the beginning. How does it feel when you're with me? How does it feel when you're with him? Or is his skin made of diamonds or something, he said. So it's basically saying like, or is he perfect, you know? So if he's perfect, then I know how you feel with me. I'm not good enough. Oh, emotion. Basan bong on nun prap tha on kum tuk bong chia sum don pe dai cha chon tuk thwe je slon jing tu ro ke nơi chi mùi ke ru chiet yang mai nơi chi mùi bong ru chiet yang mai ru mùi on phai rương đá and the lack of auto-tune in his voice means that when you heard that like little voice crack, that little voice break, that's emotion pulling through. That's exactly what that is. You can't make that shit up. Like, you can't put that onto vocals. That has to come from the human, you know? And you can feel the pain. Bro, who hurt you? Who hurt you? I'll knock them out. But I'll do it. I'll do it. Don't tempt me.
Call on baby.
Show
this all back. From my 2000 piece.
No. He's playing with the form. He's playing with the form so perfectly. He's going from rapping to then these long like drawn out notes. But he's only putting them on poignant pieces of his lyrics. Come on, man. I feel the pain.
I never forgetไป on top of perfect.
I'll never forget when you told me I'm perfect, and then in the beginning he said, oh, what about him? Is his skin made of diamonds? So he's saying, look, I know that you've told me that I'm perfect. I'm under no illusion that you've probably told other men the same thing. And he's had to come to terms with that, you know? That's probably a difficult thing, you know? Feeling like you're somebody's one and only. And they say all of this, like, nice stuff to you, and then, you know, you found out they've said it to 1 million other people. It loses its meaning, you know? A little bit. There's so much pain in this, man. Oh.
Show this all back. From my 2000 piece. Oh baby please. Oh no, it's a I never forgetไป on top of perfect. I don't baby on people bro on ចង់ឃើញចង់គង់ងត់ហើយ on ស្លុតនៅពេលដែលឃើញទឹកនៃបរោមកហូរឡើងចង់សងដល់ឡើងជាមួយគេរសជាតិយ៉ាងម៉េចនៅជា
Guy said I feel drained, but also that works in with the whole like the whole liquid and flow state, because he said finding a nail at the bottom of the ocean, and then said something about tears. So maybe it's his tears that are forming that ocean that he's lost the needle in, that he's trying to find, because he is trying to find himself in his own emotions. But she's brought tears, which has made him feel like he's drowning. And he also said, I feel drained. But obviously drain being drainage, like a drainage system. Like, even though he's drained, that's the very thing that he needs. He needs draining, because he needs all of that water to be let go of, so that he can find that needle, so that he can find that one thing that he needs to lift him up out of the hole that he's in. That went so many different ways in my brain, and I really hope that I managed to explain that well enough, because I know what I was trying to say, but sometimes I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm autistic. I have no idea.
But I never forgetไป on top of perfect. I don't baby on people bro on ចង់ឃើញចង់គង់ងត់ហើយ on ស្លុតនៅពេលដែលឃើញទឹកនៃបរោមកហូរឡើងចង់សងដល់ឡើងជាមួយគេរសជាតិយ៉ាងម៉េចនៅជាមួយបងរសជាតិយ៉ាងម៉េចឬមួយខ្លួនគេមិនស្របដោយពេជ្រប្រផងបានទេបើសិនបងអន់មុនប្រាប់ថាអន់កុំទុកបងជាអាហារសំខាន់ពេលដែលឆ្អែតឆ្អន់ទៅធ្វើជាស្លន់ចេញទៅរកគេនៅជាមួយគេរសជាតិយ៉ាងម៉េចនៅជាមួយបងរសជាតិយ៉ាងម៉េចឬមួយអន់ផ្លារឿងបងមិននឹកស្មានថាអូនធ្វើរឿងនេះទៅរួចប្រៀបធៀបបងនឹងគេអូននៅញញឹមចេញខ្ពល់ខួយ Talking about this, talking about that. DJ joke neon stop them a bad. But don't bother me drop your town you bad. Share about bong I'm a soul them a bad.
The way that this is going from him, like him singing his way through his emotions and then sporadically rapping like straight after, like a really nice lyric, a really like emotional lyric, but then he feels like he has to get back in his rapping bag. It feels like all of his thoughts about this woman or about this relationship, his thoughts are all over the place. This is the only way that he can get it out, by both singing and rapping, doing the two things that come so naturally to him. This is his therapy. This is how he gets it out, you know? I love him when he's in this emotional bag, but I just want to see him with a smile on his face, you know?
Baby, talking about this, talking about that. DJ joke neon stop them a bad. But don't bother me drop your town you bad. Share about bong I'm a soul them a bad. Min net my min net trong người thay on trong đó đai on lên trong mơ. Mấy tia sắt tray đi sao cho đợt này bong lên bét tay bong lên trong gió.
And the saxophone back as well, bringing it all back in. Like this is just, it's kind of like bringing it all back in, especially with the saxophone from the beginning, sort of bringing the whole track back in on itself. So it's like the beat is being enveloped by itself, which is probably how he feels in his own head, you know? I genuinely feel like Vannda is one of those artists whose every move within a song represents everything that they're feeling. So even the visuals is representative of how he's feeling, you know, very low. And he mentioned being brought to his knees, and he's literally there on his knees, you know, surrounded by the very water that he said he was drowning in, you know. And also, this bit has been like, it's almost like he's speaking it instead of singing it, which is almost, you know, him talking to himself in his own head. And again, with it enveloping, you know, coming full circle with the saxophone, it's almost like he's having to say these things over and over again just to sort of tell himself that he'll be okay, you know. I feel for him. I feel for him. This beat is stupid. That's stupid. Oh my God. Vannda does not make. He doesn't just make music, he makes art. He creates art out of nothing. This track was birthed out of just an idea in Vannda's head. That was completely perfect. That beat was insane. That beat was insane. And I like how he used the saxophone and the guitar in the beginning, but he didn't use them again until the end of the track. And notice how when the saxophone and the guitar were in the beat, Vannda rarely said anything over that, which again I feel is him trying to tell us something, you know. Even though he's not saying something, he's still trying to tell us something in even the lack of words, you know. Oh God, this album is going to be perfect. He said like, this is completely different to Parenthesis, which is completely different to Life is a Game, which is completely different to Catch Me If You Can. Like, these are all so different, and yet they set their own mood. And he did exactly the same thing on Skull One as well, where almost every song captured a different mood, you know? I genuinely don't have anything else to say about that. I kind of wish that he'd make like a happy track, just so that us as fans, we get to see him smile too. I understand that, he's going through a lot, but I've always credited Vannda for being somebody who has a very strong head on their shoulders, He's a very strong-minded individual, so for me to see him suffering so badly, knowing that he's a lot stronger mentally than most people, it doesn't fare well for the rest of us. If somebody as brilliant as this can still be so brought down by these emotions, the rest of us have got no hope, What I would say is, if you, or, if you're struggling with anything like this, a relationship woe, talk to somebody. If you don't have anybody to talk to me. Make friends in the comments. There's always people about. But yeah, this track was perfect. But like I say, it definitely set a mood, and that mood was emotional. That mood was emotional. For any men that have been through a similar thing, it might be nice to hear somebody like Vannda be able to poetically put how you're feeling, This track was perfect. And the saxophone and guitar in this, absolutely perfect. Another banger by Vannda, you already know. Now we're just waiting on Skull 2. Where is it? Where is it? TeddyGreyOnStuff.